Welcome back. And you know what time it is. It's time for episode 6 of Millennium County. So, I've been really busy in the train room, and I've got a few things to show you. So stay tuned. I'll be right back, and you can see what I've done so far. Okay, we're back, and this was my first project since we spoke last time. I built this homemade girder bridge because I couldn't find a curved one that would work. So I made one out of balsa wood. It came out pretty good. Still not quite finished. I want to weather it, put some graffiti on it and whatever, make it look more realistic, but still it came out pretty good. I finished the up ramp leading up to the curved girder bridge. I have put down some more of the cork road bed, or rubber road bed as it were. Tracks are not laid down yet. That's just freestanding there for my check clearances for the train cars. Of course, everything's a big mess again, but then has to be expected in this kind of a deal. Still haven't done the highlights on the mountains yet. I will eventually get to it. I don't know when. I'm not going to make any promises or even set a date. It'll get done when it gets done. I've got other things in mind right now, so I'm really not that worried about it. I took the staging area off so I can work on the girder bridge to connect the Amtrak station to the main line for the passenger track. That's the Amtrak station. It's not where it belongs, but it's just sitting there. So what I've got to do is, and I've already started doing it, I built the section of the girder. It's right there. I've got one wall glued up on it now. I've got to go out and buy more material and glue the other wall up, and then make all the other little details on it and get it painted. And then that piece right there is going to come back over here and bridge this track here to this, of which I have it's this one right here somewhere. This turnout will be over here. And that's how you'll get your passenger train to the Amtrak station. So, I guess the next thing I'm going to do too, I'll probably start laying the cork road bed down here on the 3 freight lines. And maybe even go ahead and lay the track down while the staging area is off. It'll make it so much easier. So that'll probably be the next in line of things to do. Other than that, well, like I said, it's getting a bit crowded in here. I'm running out of places to put stuff while I'm working. I have actually put down the road bed on the staging area, going to the staging area, right up to that point. I emptied a box full of train cars, so I've got train cars all over the place. I've got all my bridges and stuff lying around here waiting to be put on. Tell you what, this miter saw that I bought has been a godsend. Really comes in handy for doing things, for more precision cuts. Alright, well anyway, that's about all I'm going to cover right now until we get more accomplished. So, that'll be the end of this segment. And stay tuned for the next segment. It'll be coming around as soon as you think. Sooner than you think. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for another segment of Millennium County. So, here we are. I've been really busy. I managed to lay some track over here underneath the staging area. We've got a double crossover, a single crossover, so now you can go any which way, any track that the train needs to get to, it can cross over to. My bridge is done and in. We've got the track going there to the end. I still have to build the pass through, but that won't be for a while. I just laid the track going behind the Amtrak station and the gas station. The Amtrak station sitting over there, I got to put it back. Oh, what a mess this is, huh? Anyway, it's come along pretty good. I got stuff scattered everywhere here, trying to make room to get things done. Here's the other side of the main line that I put in. These tracks are laid in. Now the gray stuff is actually the glue that holds the track down. And once I put the ballast in, the ballast is glued in, you won't see that anymore. You'll just see the ballast. That's further down the road too. I set my girder across here. It's not glued in yet, but it will be soon as I lay some more track down. So probably over the next day or two I'll be putting the track up here for the staging area. I don't have the bridges yet to cross over. I have to get those. That'll be next month. But I'll run the track from here all the way around. That track's just laying there. And bring it over here. I know this is a big mess right now. I'll get it cleaned up shortly. And probably stop here. So I need to get more turnouts. And some more bridges. So hopefully though, in the next few weeks, we might have most of the track laid. I hope so anyway. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna show you for this segment. But we are getting some stuff done and making a big mess at the same time. So until next time, stay tuned and stay busy whatever you're doing. Bye. Well, here we are again. Lots of stuff going on still. I laid all this track since the last episode, and it's been 24 hours, so it's time to start pulling the retaining pins. There's roughly almost 100 of them that I have. I may need to go out and buy more because it does limit the amount of time I could actually do this before I run out of pins, and they are very important for holding the track in place until the glue sets. And it requires a 24-hour waiting period before I can pull the pins. And of course it's a very tedious job, pulling pins. I did most of them already off camera because I didn't want to bore you with, pulling pins all day. But I thought I'd just give you an idea of what I do here. Part of the process. It's a long process. Lots of pins. But we're making good headway here on the track laying. Now, as soon as I put the pins down, I go ahead and roll a train car on just to make sure we don't have any problems with derailment or, wheels getting hung up on the track for whatever reason. Alright, I'll get the rest of those in a bit. Here's the train car I've been using. Runs nice and smooth on the track. I've got some of the switches hooked up. And I've tested all this track so far and everything looks good. So later on I'm going to glue that over there and all the way around, and I'm just about out of track. I'm going to have to order more. Although a good section of it's done, but all over there, I don't know if you can see me or not because I don't have the thing pointing at me. Behind the camera, all track needs to be laid. And there we go, just swing it right around here. This whole area here I have to clear all that off before I can lay the track. I need to buy some more turnouts. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably about 8 turnouts. Because over here I'm going to have a bunch of sidings where the industry will be. So once again, I'll be spending a bunch of money this coming month to get supplies, but I'm making headway, and that's really all that matters. So until the next episode, or segment I should say, stay tuned. I'll be back again. Okay. In this special edition, we're going to print some parts for the train room. And we're going to show you how it's done. Alright. This 3D printer is finally going to do something useful. Takes about an hour and a half to print one of these, and I need 5, but they're going to be good when they're done. I already got this one done here. This is the elevated support. What happened, the track will lay on top of it, and it'll be going along this wall here. It'll be elevated above, that's for the passenger line, it'll be elevated above one of the freight lines to save some space. So, but I've got to have, they're 6 3/4 inches long, so I've got to make at least, I think 6 or 7 of them. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to wait and see. I'll probably make 7 to be on the safe side. I've still got to make vertical supports. So I have to figure out how to do that just yet, but at least I got that part down. And I'm going to go ahead and film this. I'll speed it up so that it, or do something with it so that it'll just show you as it's going, start to finish, but the whole process will take like 5 minutes instead of, an hour and a half. So, just go ahead and continue to watch. This thing should be starting in soon. Hopefully. Got to get everything heated up. And this bed here actually gets hot, and that's what holds the filament or the printed project in one place. And then here is the filament head, which dispenses the filament, which is, you can't really see it, but the plastic filament looks like fishing line almost, and it feeds it through there, and it just keeps building layer and layer and layer until you get a finished product. So, but it does take a minute or two for it to heat up. Like the bed goes 60 degrees Celsius, which I think is about 140 Fahrenheit. and it's up to its proper heat now. So now the printer head is heating up, and it will go up to 200 degrees Celsius, which I think is like 160 or something Fahrenheit. I'm not sure the conversion. It's pretty hot enough to burn you pretty badly if it needed to, so you don't want to touch any of that. So as soon as it hits 200, it's at 140 now. As soon as it hits 200, it'll start printing. So I expect that'll happen about, 45 seconds. And to the very right of your screen there, here's another camera. It's a wireless camera, so I can watch progress in the living room on my tablet. So I can see what's going on. There we go. She's starting to print. So with that, I'm going to let it go. I got other things I got to mess with. And I'll be back on once it's finished, and we'll go from there. So, enjoy the show. Well, looks like our print's finally done. So, here's what we have to do now. Have to ever so gently, the table's hot, get underneath of this brim. Very carefully. Get up under it. There we go. Okay. Now, these wires out of the way over here. This is the finished product, well, as it comes off the printer. And this part here is they call it a brim. That's what helps hold it onto the bed. It has to be taken off. I don't want to bore you with that, but anyway, that's how that works. And it took, looks like almost 4 hours to print that. And that's the last one. That's number 7. So hopefully that'll be enough, but if I need to, I'll make more. So anyway, for now, that's it. I'm going to experiment with printing the vertical beams to hold these supports up. I'll show them to you once I get one that's done that's satisfactory. So stay tuned. Bye. Alright, I'm back again. Anyway, I've been working on this upper level platform for the passenger rail. I'm busy printing a lot of stuff. So anyway, I've gotten a lot done. Take a look at this. Bring that in a little bit closer. Oops. I got the railing in, mostly. One more small piece and another piece of flooring here to go on the other side. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know. Anyway, it's looking pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and glue the floor pan down. And it's a lot easier to do this standing up. Now the railing is a little trickier. Look at this last piece here. Alright. Now I did paint it a slightly different color. It's a little darker than it was before. And there's a little bit of rust stains here and there that I weathered in. And I got some workmen up there. You can see the rust stains. So, of course, we've got walkways on both sides. But only a railing on the one side, which is the outside, that'll be facing the operator, which of course is me. So, that's where we're at with this thing now. So this is pretty much finished. So, I'm waiting for another order of track to come in. As soon as that gets here, then I can go ahead and start laying more track and get this upper level platform in place. So, until that happens, I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back soon as I got something new to report. Bye. Alright, it's that time again. Time for another segment of Millennium County. It's a special day. It's my birthday, September 13th. I'm 59 years old. I'm officially an old man now, I think. I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, I've been busy the last week or so since the last segment. I actually got quite a bit accomplished. I'm still waiting on some more things, so I'm kind of held up at the moment, but I got some track in and some bridges and what have you, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera and show you what all I've done. Okay. So, pretty much all that's the same. I built this through girder bridge. It's a double track. You can barely see that there. It came out pretty good. I tied in the track going to it, so I still have to run the rest of the track going through the little tunnel there up into the staging area. I'll get to that soon. I've also got this girder bridge in for the freight track. I've tested all these tracks so far, and they're all doing pretty good. I'm not seeing any derailment or anything. I really won't know for sure until I get an operating train on it, but just pushing cars through it seems to be doing the trick, so we're doing okay. And over here, even though it's a big mess, try not to run too much into it, I got my overhead platform here. It's officially finished. I got the track on it, and I weathered it a little bit. I got some workers up there. He even got a little tiny ladder to get up there. You know, because otherwise it'd be hard to get up there. So, and of course, I also started to build my pass-through. Kind of hard to get a good look at it the way it is. And I gotta set my stops up for it to lock it in. But it is hinged. I've got some of the foam on it. So I'll probably be working on that over the next couple of days. And, well, that's about all I've really gotten done. That's a lot, really. And of course, we're still messing around with the turnouts here. Like I said, I'm waiting for my my switch motors. I've got to put one here, one there, oh, and one over here. So as soon as the switch motor is supposed to get here Saturday, so we'll see. As soon as they get here, then I could get cracking on that, and then I could tie up the track and get this all completed here and around the corner. That's laid but not put down yet, except for, well, one of the tracks is put down, but the others aren't. And then get it up underneath the overpass, get the overpass locked in. And then I could, you know, start thinking about running the track over the pass-through. And then it's just a matter of, really just a matter after that of wiring it up and testing some trains on it. I mean, there's a lot more stuff to do. There's scenery, there's grass, there's buildings, and there's still more track to lay over here for the industrial section. There's quite a bit, and I still got to put that final coat of weathering on the mountains to bring them out. I haven't forgotten, I just haven't had time to do it. There's so much to do, though, and it's going to take quite a while, but at least we're making progress. So, oh, by the way, I don't know if I said anything or not before, I also got the electronics laid out up under here. And you said there, technically I've got it on the bus wire. I just have to tie in the track wires into it. Where is it? Alright, down here. And I've got my, I get the power supply there, the DCC computer there, and I've got a remote setup that powers all three of the outlets in the room on or off at will. So I can manually shut off lighting or whatever, so without having to have wires all over the damn place. So we got that done. That's about it, I guess. So, until next time, I'm going to sign off. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to finish this particular clip and start a new one the next time, so I'll get this on the internet soon, probably within a few days. And then stay tuned for the next exciting adventure of Millennium County. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy. Bye.